lack of trust in this world. So who's getting dogged on first, men or women?
How you feeling?
Let's go with yours.
Period. He always wants you to text. He cancels plans or makes excuses. You never talk to him at home, only when he's out driving. He can't spend the night.
Only when he's out driving.
Okay, I'll explain this one because I've actually experienced this. He can never see you for long periods of time. So she's explaining a man that's living with another woman, not just has another woman in his life.
Damn.
He's living with another woman.
Wouldn't she be the other woman? Oh, this is just signs there is another woman.
Right.
Got it.
But she's explaining signs that he lives
she only heard from him in transit.
Right. I've experienced that too. And I'm like, nigga, why are you always driving?
Oh, he's got a lot of places to go, you know?
Yeah, but he lived with his baby mama. Thank God I never gave him no Boonchi cat.
No what?
The Boonchi cat. I never gave up the cat.
What's Boonchi?
It's just a word that an influencer came up with that to call it a little Boonchi cat.
Boonchi cat.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds wild. Sounds feral.
Not a feral cat.
Sounds stray.
Yikes. He starts to be mean to you. So mean.
Damn.
That's how you know.
What do you want, bitch?
Right. What the fuck are you breathing? He has a pulse. Your intuition, aka your third eye showing your truth. Ugh. You don't have to go looking for anything. I don't know why y'all think intuition is not a thing.
Yeah, I think it is.
It really is.
But
like you
guys,
can tell.
You guys be like thinking you Jean Grey, and intuition can be off. We have intuition too, and sometimes, yeah, of course, everybody has a gut feeling. Is basically intuition.
I know.
And sometimes your gut feeling, you be like, it's this, and it ain't.
What I've experienced, first off, I don't know if this is a flaw in my character, but when I feel like people are so dishonest that even when you're right about what the fuck they're doing, if you can't show them like the insurmountable proof that you've gathered, then they're not going to be honest with you. They're going to tell you you're wrong anyway. And then you find out 2 years, 3 years, 4 years later when you talk to them like you were actually right. You were right all along. And that's happened so many times that I've learned like, okay, I got to trust my instincts. I got to trust my intuition because he's going to lie about it. And then he's going to tell me in a couple of years like, oh, yeah, you was right. I just didn't feel like being honest about it. Damn. And I'd be like, it made sense. It makes sense. So our intuition do be right a lot of the time.
No, I do. But I just feel like since you guys know that it be right a lot, y'all be thinking like, I'm an X-Men. It's 100%.
Hey, look, I'll be batting like 90. He's got a smile on his face and you didn't put it there.
We can't be happy?
That's what a guy said.
Damn. See, he be making us look bad. Look, fucking pick me.
He just pissed you off real quick.
Niggas can't smile.
You can't smile. Like, if I didn't put it there, nigga, don't smile.
That's crazy.
Once the pattern changes, you'll start to feel that feeling in your spirit. And we know. And it's not even, I wish I could just leave it up to intuition and spirit.
That sounded like intuition.
It's not really.
I'm gonna tell you what. And you feel it?
Yeah, once it's the pattern changing. And you notice it. You notice a pattern. If you hated when I brought up this last time, but memes. I love using memes as an example. When everything is good, the vibe is right. He's always your meme buddies. He's always sending you memes, sending you memes. Then when shit changes, ain't no more memes. Once you stop sending like funny shit to each other online,
you lost him.
I feel like it's going down in the dumps.
That's crazy.
It's just another way that people connect and laugh when they're not around each other. And it's like, I want you to see this. This was so funny. This brought me joy. I want you to see this so you can laugh too. And when you stop thinking about that person in that manner, like you stop sending them shit, then to me it's like, okay, well, I
That's a
guess like
wild pattern change.
it is, but it sometimes if you don't pay attention to the small things, you won't be able to see the big picture. And a lot of people don't are afraid to show the big picture without, you know, just straight out. People are not like people are not direct a lot of times. So they'll do like little things and you're like, I don't know how to interpret that. And so, I mean, once you start seeing the little things that add up, then you're like, yeah, this is small, but it speaks to a bigger picture. That's why I
I can
always
see
use
that.
memes because it's the smallest thing, but it says a lot to me.
I can see that.
He exhales carbon dioxide
Mm-hmm.
and inhales oxygen.
Yeah.
This guy says there's no other woman in his life. He just doesn't like you. Let's end this.
That's what I was thinking too. Like a lot of these, I think that people, men and women, they connect things if there's no connection, you know. It'll be just like if this, then this, you know. But yeah, some of those sound like it could just be like a loss of interest.
I think
Manscaped has done it again. They've done it again.
I don't know. It's so hard for me when I'm interpreting these things because I've seen so many times where a guy will just put up with a woman until he finds another. And it's like, yeah, I'm not really feeling her like that no more, but I'm not leaving because I haven't found like she's not that like, you know, exhausting to where,
Sure.
you know, but he's not feeling her as much, but he'll stay. But then once he finds that next chick, he starts being mean. He starts really everything you do
Doing
gets
stuff
on his
to
nerves. He's pissed off at you all the
To end
time.
it,
Like
an excuse to end it.
yeah, like that Drewski skit. That Drewski skit where he was like having fun until his girlfriend showed up. She didn't do shit. It was like when you hate your girlfriend.
Right. He was just
Right.
like,
Right. And everything she did got on this nigga nerve. He couldn't have fun.
Right.
That's how I feel like men act once they found somebody else that maybe piques their interest and
Right.
so that's why I don't think people, honestly, I'm sure people can do this, but I feel like in the majority of people don't leave a relationship until they have something else in the chamber or
Right.
something else going on with other people. And then they can like,
Because it feels like safer. It's almost like
Right,
getting
it's like, I don't have
securing
to-
a job before quitting yours.
because you never know how you're going to feel about that person after the relationship is over. Because a lot of people change their mind. Like, shit, I thought
Like,
my life
whoops.
would be better without her. And I'm on to this chick. And,
Realize she boring.
you know, or she's either boring or she fucking talking in her sleep. She do voodoo in her sleep.
Oh, shit.
Just weird shit.
Weird
She got
stuff in
attitude
the sauce.
problem. You know, stuff ain't smelling right. Always in his phone when he's with you, but he misses your calls and texts. Boy, that's definitely a sign.
Jesus.
You don't think so? Always on if I'm always on my phone when I'm with you, you won't think that I'm talking to other people? Like I got somebody else? Like if I'm, you know,
I mean, I
but when
guess
I'm
it
not around
depends.
you, you can't really get in touch with me?
I see the logic,
Yeah.
but like I said, it's not necessarily always if this, then this. You know?
I think I'm always careful to say it's like absolute if this means this, but I feel like there's definitely parallels to, you know, what they're saying and shit actually happening like this. I feel like
Right.
a lot of times you can take these and apply it as this more
But like,
because
women understand that niggas work, right?
yeah. But
That's
it's
why there's
about
so
the
many skits that's
change.
like, there's so many skits that's like somebody like a dude like having fun with his friends or like working and like it's like bing, 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 bing. Like, you know, another hoe for sure. Like, god damn.
You went into the hole and he's over there trying to blow spitballs into a cup of water and
Oh, he's special.
No, well, it shows them doing dumb shit usually.
Mhm.
The ones that I see, they're doing like crazy ass stupid shit and they're focused on it, trying to
Right.
figure out if they can do it. And she's calling
Mhm.
and missing the calls. And so I get that, but it's a change. So it goes from everything was all good a week ago.
Right.
And now I can't get in touch with you. You know, you're distant when we're together. You're on your phone. You're being mean. Like you snap. You got attitude. Like shit like that.
Just getting irritated.
Changes in behavior. Being mean and distant. And I'll just read one more because I mean we eating right now. We eating down. Okay. You just notice a shift in his energy. Combos get shorter. The sweet nothings stop. Outings die down. And he starts acting weird, coming up with excuses.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to be like biased. Obviously, I'm representing the man side, but I did notice that from the ones in my thread, there's a lot of these that just apply to just like
everyone
loss of interest.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was looking through my thread, I feel like there are a lot of people who rely on another person for happiness.
Mm-hmm.
And I've noticed this like even in high school, like when people like get out of a relationship, like you said, and get into one right away. You know, there's probably some overlap in there. You know, they were just trying to like secure the last one.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people just can't be
alone
by themselves.
Yeah.
So I think that plays a little bit into like why a lot of these is just automatically like there's someone else,
Mm-hmm.
as opposed to there might not be someone else. It could just be like this particular thing is fading out, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And obviously a lot of those is probably coming from experience where there was
Mm-hmm.
someone else, you know? But I definitely noticed in my thread that some of these niggas maybe just didn't take a basic sign, you know?
I think for me, and I'll just try to, because my number one was already taken and said multiple times. It's when he starts being mean.
Mm-hmm.
Like when he starts being like, I'll say this, nitpicky. If they start being nitpicky. So if it changes from everything was cool to now,
Mm-hmm.
shit that was cool in the past now is no longer cool, like nitpicky type shit. I feel like either there's somebody there or, speaking to your point, a loss of interest. Most of the time I feel like that shit be, I feel like it's usually another person there. And the only reason why, like I said, this could be a flaw in my character is because I can't really see if there's not someone there.
Why they would.
Why you would just like all of a sudden start looking at like little shit like, I'm annoyed now. You know, like I feel like you would maybe become distant more so, but mean and nitpicky and shit like that. I feel like those are I don't really want to be with you right now. I want to be with this other person, or I want to talk to this other person. And I'm kind of annoyed that you're taking up this spot. Like, it's almost like you hanging out with somebody, but you really want to hang out with somebody else and they're available and they hit you up like, hey, what you doing? Like, are you available to chill right now? I want to chill. And you want to chill.
Breakup.
Yeah, you want to chill with that other person, but you got this person here. Then you start kind of directing that animosity because, for lack of a better phrase, I'm not where I want to be, you know? Like,
so it's just like, and then the other person's like, what'd I do?
right. I'm like,
Top 10 mistakes that I see beginner videographers making. Number 1 is using the wrong camera settings, not knowing how to properly set their ISO, aperture, shutter speed, and frame rates. Number 2 is out of focus images, not knowing the keys to nailing focus every time. Number 3 is bad lens choice, not knowing when to use which focal lengths to aid to your story rather than distract from it. Number 4 is bad lighting, not knowing how to shape light to create dimension and depth. Number 5 is poorly exposed images, not knowing what IRE level your skin tones, whites, and blacks should sit at. Number 6 is bad camera angles, not knowing how to capture camera angles that convey the right emotions. Number 7 is poor camera movements, not knowing how to achieve stable, dynamic, and engaging movements. Number 8 is neglecting audio, not knowing how to capture clean audio nor how to mix it in post. Number 9 is poorly structured edits, wrong sequence settings, overused transitions, poor shot selection, bad export settings, etc. And number 10 is bad color grades. Typical beginner grades are either too flat and washed out or overcooked. And on top of these technical mistakes that I see, there's an additional top 10 business mistakes that keep people from landing paying video clients. All these mistakes are addressed and corrected in our brand new $27 starter course that will teach you the basics to transform your videos in just days. And we're also throwing in our favorite LUT, 100 of our go-to sound effects, keyboard shortcuts, and more. And yeah, you're right, you can learn this on YouTube for free. What? It's just gonna
I thought everything was cool, but you know, it's just little things. Yeah.
I like how there was like specific ones in yours that aren't in mine, because like I think that they're just like different perspectives, and obviously men and women do different things. So let's get into signs she has another man in her life, which I will say the she has a pulse type of thing. Those are in both. Okay, so I'm not gonna read those.
Such a man response.
You said that was in yours.
I know, but you saying it's pretty like overwhelming. That it wasn't overwhelming for mine. It was just Sunger's like, you know.
Yeah, well, you know. These hoes be no, just kidding.
Wow.
Okay. All right. She texts you back the next business day. Okay, that's a big one. She not giving you no mo cat. It's that simple. I think that's like the final stage.
That
though,
is.
you know. This one is one of my favorites. Shout out to Tyler Chronicles.
Oh.
She starts using new lingo.
Uh-oh.
It might be too late at that point.
Oh, it is. If she's picked up on his dialogue and naturally
let her go,
intertwined it to her own language,
let her go.
Bye-bye.
You'll never know unless we want you to. Now that is overwhelming too, because I feel like women think they the slickest things on earth, and a lot of y'all are, but I feel like we're picking up. You know?
No, I was about to say, no, you'll know, because ultimately people are kind of self-serving to me. So I feel like she's going to be where she wants to be. She's going to do what she wants to do. And sometimes once you get to a point of not caring as much about if the other person is going to be mad at you if you do this,
right,
then you're going to kind of do what you want to do. And if he thinks what he thinks, he thinks what he thinks. Like, that's how people end up knowing, because that whole effort of covering it up starts to dwindle away the less interested they are in you.
That was another really good one that appeared a lot. It's like she no longer cares what you do. Like the things that used to upset her don't faze her anymore.
Whew.
And if she can go days without hearing from you anymore, you lost her.
You definitely lost her. I don't know if that speaks to her having another dude, because that, for me, I feel like that's an instance where she's given time after time after time after time, chance after chance after chance, and she's fed up.
That's what I was saying was the constant between both of these, is that a lot of these is just like you could be out, doesn't necessarily mean somebody else is in, but
she definitely could rather spend time by herself than have to deal with whatever bullshit you bring in.
This one is, man, if she hits you like 4 hours later, I promise you she talking to other niggas. Keep your roster elite, fellas.
Damn, that's all we get?
4 hours is kind of crazy. That's why I'm saying, like, a lot of these niggas and women are so insecure that they can't fathom that person actually being busy or having a hobby. Like,
something.
I was binge watching the Mayans yesterday, and it's like every time I looked at Instagram, I had to rewind it. So it's just like
That's how I was
there are times-
watching. God damn, what was I watching? Oh, I was watching The Unexplained with William Shatner. Same thing. I had to I watched the same episode like 4 times.
Damn.
Because I would get on my phone and I would get lost into it, and then I'm like, oh shit, let me go back
Right.
and return. But at the same time, do people outside of you gamers and streamers, because I've seen you guys stream like 6 hours or whatever, but even then, people still respond to their phones. Do you really go 4 hours without looking at your phone?
Absolutely. That's the confusion for me, because I think that there are times where you're just on your phone. Like, you know, if you don't have a lot to do this, it's a little different. We don't like actually go to work and stuff.
But I had my phone on me at all times when I went to work.
No, I'm saying like we just have a little bit more free time,
Right.
you know. But I think there are parts of the day that like, yeah, I'm on my phone and stuff. But there are times where I'll be focused on something. Like the ones usually for me is like when I'm doing notes and I'm so easily distracted that I have to watch the same cut like 4 or 5 times. Streaming or recording, and like hobby stuff, like if I'm in the studio or like practicing DJing or something or practicing an instrument, I'll have to lock in because I know I have ADHD and I'll do a million other things, especially with editing. Like I'll start a edit, and since it's on my phone, I'll go to something else and go to like a million other things. So you kind of just have to practice discipline with that, you know.
My friends will know too. Like if I don't respond, I'm with my nigga. Like, so I think
like you guys are
people even know.
consistently good communication. I think if somebody's consistently good at communication and then there's like a huge gap, then it might be like you might be able to consider some other stuff. But
Yeah.
And then I think like another big thing is just like women are a little different. Y'all be on the phone all day.
There's not really 4 hours that go by that I can't check my phone.
But there'll be times that it's just like, especially if it's like a phone call, sometimes I'll look at it and watch it die just because I know that person's going to keep me on the phone. So I think that it's not always as black and white as like, oh, I didn't see it. Sometimes it's just like I wasn't trying to talk right then.
You'll do let the phone go to voicemail and then text, what's up?
No, because that's also like I'm here to talk. I'm good to talk. I just didn't want to talk like that, which I felt. But sometimes it's just like
I'm on set right now. I can't talk, but I can text. What you need?
Yeah, that's definitely a good excuse. She has a phone. Some friend suddenly becomes distant, changing patterns. This is very similar to the other one. Shows lack of desire for you. I'm just seeing this.
Ooh. Ooh.
You done saw it a minute ago.
Did that after 4 days. Damn, I'm just seeing this.
If she replies LOL after you wrote a paragraph, go ahead and move on, big fella.
Oof.
When conversations get short with you, it gets long with somebody else.
Damn, y'all don't even like long conversations.
See, this is an example of if this, then this.
I know niggas that hate long conversations.
Ooh, damn, this nigga's been hurt before.
Ooh, read it.
It's
yeah.
When she letting that shower run, knowing the hot water don't be hot that long, she talking to him. She mad when she get home, but ain't say why. She mad because she mad at him.
Oh.
That number that keep calling and she don't answer, but it's not saved under nothing, that's Buddy.
It can't be scammed likely.
That she got that dark screen protector.
Ew.
When her homegirl sees you out and they be like, oh, hey, and they give you that fake love, they probably already like the other dude. And then
or they just know shit about you that you don't know they know.
And the last one is, and these, never mind, I'm tripping. Let me go call my therapist. Yep, okay, he knows.
I feel like men a lot of times think that we're doing what they're doing on their off time, or when they do certain things, like their patterns and what they do
Like
on
a
their off
projection?
time. Yeah, they think that we spend our time
Y'all do that too.
doing that. Do we?
I think that's just a human thing. I've definitely
Guilty conscience.
seen women do that for sure.
I've been accused of doing so much shit that I wasn't doing. And ultimately, when I found out, I was like, nigga, you thought I was doing it because this is what you do.
Here's some refreshing ones by some level-headed people. Some of these signs are accurate, but sometimes it's not another man. The other man is her. She's choosing herself / her piece.
Period. Let's go.
And then the other one was all these comments can also mean she's over your BS as well. Don't get it twisted. That energy change comments. Oh, okay. Energy be off. Intimacy's gone. Black women don't cheat.
Period.
Lies. Apparently, the act of existing means you have another man.
It be like that sometimes. That's what with controlling dudes. Controlling.
What do you
dudes,
mean?
Man. With controlling dudes, it's like if they see you having a conversation with somebody else, they automatically think that he's been in your life for years. It'd be like, nigga, I'm telling him no, I'm not interested.
What do you think of this one? When she says the whole celibacy thing. How often do you think that's a cover up as opposed to somebody actually going on that journey randomly? I always thought, sorry. My first thought was always STD.
Oh no.
I always thought that was like,
I did not think you was gonna say that.
right. That's why I did this. My first thought was like, oh, I'm going on a celibacy journey. It's just like, oh,
You got burnt.
You was doing way too much. But I never thought of that as like keeping some dude away because you were smashing another secret dude that you didn't want to. Because I never thought of that as like it's like a random reason to do that.
I'm quite pessimistic when it comes to people saying that they're on a celibacy journey.
Pessimistic?
Yeah. And I don't really have to ever think about this with women because that's not where my interest lies. So my viewpoint comes from men telling me they're on a celibacy journey. If I've ever heard that, I don't typically believe it.
That's kind of crazy. I've never heard a dude say that.
What there's a semen retention journey.
That could just be from masturbating less too. They don't really have to involve a woman in that too.
I always feel like whatever, if it comes down to abstinence, celibacy, semen retention, whatever it is, I've always been quite pessimistic. Like, okay. But at the same time, I haven't heard it much like that because
semen retention seems like our version of celibacy, though. Ooh.
Mic check. What's going on, everybody?
If she says she's out with a friend and not my friend, that one word. I've never heard that, but that's interesting. A friend. Yeah,
A friend.
That makes a lot of sense.
Because guys do that too.
A friend instead
a
of
friend.
my friend or the homegirl.
Homeboy.
A friend. Definitely.
That A. That's a really good one. That's probably the only one I've seen once.
That's a Cygwin. That's a Siegen.
Damn it! I had a good last one. Well, she got both her arms and legs. That's crazy.
Stupid.
When you like a little hair and all of a sudden she gets a Brazilian wax. Just paying attention to the pube treatment.
Oh, a change in pubic hairs. Yeah,
that's actually a pretty good one. Oh, okay. Here's the last one. New taste in music.
Is it like gangster rap and some shit?
I mean, if she pulling up with just like crazy new playlists,
she changed her music,
like new genres and shit like that. That's kind of along the same line as like,
it's like what the fuck you listening to now,
for us. I can't tell you how many times I've seen a new like pretty female oriented song pop up on their playlist, and I'm
They
like,
start watching City Girls or listening to
City Girls, Destiny's
Her.
Child, yeah, LMA, some fucking
like someone introed this.
yeah, like
This isn't even
where
in
the
your.
fuck would you have heard this song from? Like
Mhm.
that shit crazy to me. That
Facts.
definitely to me, I'm like, I don't really go too far into it, but I'm just like, I know you didn't randomly hear this on some random station.
These were
Facts.
a lot of comments. that
Happy
need some
Monday, ladies and
self-healing.
gentlemen. Y'all know what time it is.
Both
You think-
sides
Actually,
need
gotta
some
hold
fucking
on.
work.
Yeah, definitely. But at the same time, a lot of those are true.
Yeah, I agree.
A lot of those are true. And if we actually, I mean, we do pay attention to them. That's why we've all been through the same shit.
I was just
like,
talking to my wife.
we
I'm like, it's all about
recognize
paying
the
attention
game,
to your
so we
your,
know what
your
it
partner.
is. But people
'Cause
still
I-
fight it. I
I
just
just
wish
asked
that
her. I
we
was
could
like,
just
is
be more
women's
honest
intuition
with
real?
each
She's
other.
like,
If
yep.
you
She
lost
was quick to
interest,
say, yeah,
just
definitely.
find
We
a
know,
way
we
to
know. I was like,
not
so how
be
do you know when
hurtful
we're
with
not
saying it.
when we're
Understand
sad
that
and
the
we're
other
mad?
person will be hurt.
She was quiet for like a good
but
2
not
minutes.
because you were mean about it,
It's like,
but you
what?
can save them time.
Right.
But a lot of people, like I said,
Because
are
y'all hide it, but
self-serving and they want they
you
cake
just said
and
you have
eat it
women's
too.
intuition, so that means
You
you
know,
should
so
know
it's like, okay,
because of your
I
intuition.
don't really want you no more, but I don't want anyone else to have you.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I want her, 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 and her. And I want to see what's up with her. But you, I want you kinda, but I don't want nobody else to have you. So I'm gonna do all these things
Right.
and do the bare minimum with you so I can keep you around.
Be like that, man.
And that's a dangerous game. It's a dangerous game.
For
Yep.
both men and women.
So
The ones
I
that
just
do
hope
that
that
shit.
we can learn to be more honest with each other and we can
Mhm.
avoid some of these.
Facts. 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 Both sides. Facts. Men do that. Women do that. Honestly, that's just the toxic trait of a toxic human. Period. A toxic human acts like that. I'm gonna speed this up. I want to finish this and then we're gonna start playing some Pokemon. Wait, what? Uh-huh. That's crazy. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yep. Facts. They don't do shit. Damn. Loser was the winner. I love me some Persephone. Mm-hmm. Huh? Nom 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 nom. All right, all right, all right. So now we're gonna fast forward. We're gonna watch a couple more videos, guys and gals. Hellblade is trash. Of course you can play it with Game Pass. It's not gonna sell. The whole point is sales. Sales, 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 sales. Got a new character coming. Miss Lydia. Techie. Ooh, Teddy, yeah. Ugh, she's really hard to play with. Well, with me personally, it's hard for me to play with Lydia. I just realized something. You guys cannot hear. There we go. That shit is loud as fuck in my headphones. Bomba clap. Stance changes. That's what's up. That hop kick was sexy. Right, yeah.
Muszę wygrać w imię wszystkich Polaków. O! Mam chwilę przed kolejnym spotkaniem. Ciekawe, czy tamta restauracja jest jeszcze otwarta.
Coming this summer. I need Bob. I need Bob Saget. I need Billy Bob Thornton. I need Bob the fucking builder, my nigga. Stop playing games with me this autumn. Please drop Bob. Please drop Bob.
Good morning, gamers. I just got back from a super secret mission that you guys won't really find out about until, well, about a month from now. Now, what does that have to do with this video? Absolutely nothing. But it is an excuse for me to tell y'all, hey, the Xbox skit is almost done and it's gonna be coming up in a few days. But it's been a while since I put out some content, so I wanted to give y'all a little something to chew on. And these news topic contents are pretty fun. I can give you guys information and you can be like, hey, Keith, that's pretty cool. Or, hey, Keith, that's pretty whack.
They caught you lacking.
So, we'll go ahead and get that first piece of news out the way. You guys already know Xbox unfortunately had to close 4 studios, including Tango Studios, which is the creator of Hi-Fi Rush. An amazing game, by the way. Now, why did they do this? Obvious reason is probably financial reasons. I don't know what they were expecting. I thought it sold well. Who knows? There's a lot of speculation that Game Pass is pretty good for consumers, not very good for business. People are even claiming that the gaming industry as a whole is not doing well financially. Now, I don't know if that's true. I'm hearing a lot of good things about what's happening in gaming, but I have a theory. And I've been saying this, and you can call me crazy. Sure, it is just a theory. I think that during 2020, when all that mess happened and everyone had to stay at home, a lot of people who don't regularly purchase games or play games were forced to as a way of entertainment that they couldn't do because of that. There was a huge spike in video game purchases and video game playtime. And as the years go on, that spike is going to drop.
It's going to drop. Okay? Anything that happened during COVID, you should not count it as reputable when it comes to sales. Do not count that as something that's going to be sustainable, because during that time, everybody was forced to stay inside. Everybody found something new. They're not going to continue that once, COVID ends. Now that it's over, all of those people that were forced to stay inside will now be going outside. Duh. So the fact that motherfuckers were thinking, oh, let's dump all this money into doing this and that and doing this and that because people are going to buy it. No. Always just continue to do exactly what you were continuing to do. Now look at us. Shit's fucked.
Okay? So it's always going to look like it's decreasing. If I sell 100 apples a day, and then one month, for whatever reason, I sell like 10,000.
No.
Okay? Every month after that, for like probably the next year,
shit
it's going to look like I'm on a decline because I had such a high. But really, I'm still back at selling 100 apples a day.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying? Guys, I want to take some time to thank today's sponsor, Factor. Now, we
don't care about Factor.
My birthday month. Again, in like 170 countries because, well, you need a PSN account for it. But even after all that, it sold 12 million copies, which is phenomenal. Especially for a sequel of a game that no one played. I don't know what the numbers were for Helldivers 1, but it wasn't no damn 12 million. I don't even know if it had more than 2 million copies sold. It was much more popular on Steam than it was PlayStation, but yeah, it still wasn't anything crazy. It was a fun game, by the way, don't get me wrong, but it did not have anywhere near the success as the sequel, which is insane. And Helldivers 2's success is primarily because of PC. A lot of people on PC are playing it. A lot of PS5 users are playing it, but I think a majority of it is on PC. So, does that mean Sony's gonna start doing day and date drops? Probably not. I mean, probably not for like the foreseeable future. I do think that day and date is going to happen for PlayStation at some point. But I think Sony also understands to sell a console, you need to have an incentive to get the console, which is usually, up until now, exclusives. Until someone finds a different formula, it's exclusives, right? And I don't think they want to go away from that. But we'll see. Who knows? A lot of money's in PC as well, so. Speaking of Sony, Destiny 2 is also their other live service game. Weird to say, even now, since that was like bought and that wasn't like, well, I guess the IP for Helldivers was also bought, right? Anyways, the final shape is coming out soon, and I'm gonna be honest, I saw one trailer of it, and I saw maybe 2 people that died a long time ago alive again somehow, so I have no idea what the hell's going on. Destiny 2 is one of those games that I always want to play and then don't want to play at the same time. I always see people arguing about how bad it is. I hear so many complaints about it. And then I always look on Steam, right? Just Steam, not even PlayStation or Xbox, just Steam, and it always has like 60,000 concurrent players. I'm like, well, clearly people like it. Why are they playing it? I don't know. I have all the DLCs. I don't know why.
Man, I don't listen to no fucking console lover. Fuck y'all PC niggas too. If you guys do not play a variety of games, only focus on one thing, I don't listen to what you're saying. If you are not a true gamer, a journalist, and you're just slobbing on the knob of a company, slobbing on the knob of a console or a PC, like you're just doing it just to do it, and you don't play games, and I mean a variety of games, I don't fucking listen to what the fuck you got to say. Man, get the fuck up out of here. Like the homie was like, "Oh, you play Destiny?" I'm like, "I'm not a Destiny fan specifically, but I know that people love Destiny." And that's because the new DLC, like he said, is coming out or is out or whatever. And I'm like, me specifically, I'm not a Destiny fan, but I'll give it a shot. We could link up and play a little something, something. We'll just try that. But besides that, my nigga, man, y'all niggas shut the fuck up. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about.
I don't even know if I finished the base game of Destiny 2 a long time ago. I don't know. I don't know. But I guess I'll try to get into it only because I absolutely love looter shooters. I'm a sucker for them. Actually brings me to my next topic. 2K has now announced that at Summer Games Fest, they're going to be announcing the next installment of a beloved franchise. Now, what could that be? BioShock, perhaps? Or the looter shooter everyone loves and adores, Borderlands. Now, my money's on Borderlands only because it's kind of time for a new Borderlands. It's been time for a new BioShock as well. But
we need a new
like
BioShock. That's a fact.
Borderlands movie coming out soon. I feel like this is like that time to announce another Borderlands game to kind of piggyback off each other's marketing. But another BioShock would also be pretty cool. And in another bit of news that I'm sure you all have heard about over the past week, a black man is going to be a samurai in the new Assassin's Creed Shadows. A black man and a native Japanese woman. So, no native Japanese man, aka the game is bad. No, but seriously, I'm sure everyone is wondering, who are those people keeping Ubisoft in business? It's the same formulaic game over and over and over. We should find out the people who are getting these games and get rid of them. It's me, unfortunately. I actually really like Assassin's Creed, and I actually really like Far Cry. And those are very formulaic games. It's the same stuff every time. But I don't know, they just get me somehow.
His levels.
Everything else Ubisoft does,
Checking his levels,
I've never really
guys
been
and
a fan of. I really only play Far Cry and Assassin's
Checking.
Creed.
There we go.
I started with Origins.
That one
I started
right
with Black
there.
Flag.
Just checking my
Then
levels.
I did Origins. I never played any of the
Making
Ezio's
sure
or any of those
everything
other
is
ones that everyone
on
liked. I think I'm about to go
par.
and do it since it's got
Start my
remastered and
game.
everything. I want to do Ezio and I want the collection
Turn
and I
my
want to
game.
do Assassin's Creed 3.
Turn
And
my
I feel like
headphones
I've played
up.
all of them I need to play. I haven't played Valhalla
There we
because
go.
I played an hour and I was like, I'm good. I'm good. But Origins and Odyssey, those were very good. I'm the one that's keeping them in
Man,
business.
fuck Assassin's Creed.
Ha! I'm not the only one keeping Ubisoft in business because apparently they just came out with a 5v5 arena shooter. I believe it's 5v5, might be 6v6, called X Defiant. It came out for everyone to play right now, and it's apparently doing very well. So I'm not the only person in trouble. You are too, because I don't know, everyone's liking the game so far. Which goes to show you, I guess, arena shooters are still in the year of 2024. I love it here. And for my last story of today, Valve is alive. Yes, Valve is coming out with a game that's like an Overwatch style, tower defense elemented shooter. Now, people don't know, Valve actually kind of started this whole hero shooter stuff with Team Fortress. And the superpowers are supposed to kind of be inspired by Dota from what I've been reading. So I have every bit of faith that they're just going to do well with this. It's been a while since I've played a Valve game, but they kind of invented this genre and I don't see why they would mess up. The news comes from a closed alpha that was recently done and someone broke NDA and kind of just posted leaks. Shame on them, but hooray for us. But that's all I have for you guys today. Summer Games Fest is going to be probably, actually, I think it's next week or the week afterwards. So we're going to get a lot of gaming information about what's coming.
Let's check that out, because Valve. And then we're going to watch this and then finally get into some gaming. Oh, no. The music is perfect for what the fuck I'm looking at. No. No. Not my style. Nope. So Valve created what's that shit called? Oh my god, I can see it right now. Oh my god. It's been so long. There we go. Half-Life. Half-Life. Whoosh. My brain's eating itself. Pause. It's like the things that I could really care less about, I really could care less about. Like, I was never a fan of Half-Life, Half-Life 2. I know Half-Life 2 was like considered God tier. It was never released on the PlayStation. I've always been a console person because PC gaming, the PC has a lot of games, but there aren't any main killer app games on PC. Speaking of that, with me talking about that, I need to do something on Steam. Created by Valve, by the way. What I plan on doing is I plan on getting all of my favorite games and purchasing them on Steam. So now I officially have them on whatever PC I choose to get over time. Because like I said, I'm a console guy, and a majority of the games that were created on and for consoles are finally moving to the PC. You can find them on Steam. So now that I'm able to do that, that means I could play my Chrono Trigger. I'm cool with that. That's what I always wanted to do. Is I'm able to play Chrono Trigger. I'm able to play my Mega Mans. Mario games will never be on Steam. They will always release consoles and have you guys playing it that way. It will always be like that. Shouts out to Nintendo. They're going to keep the consoles alive. What more can I say? And speaking of consoles, well, speaking of Nintendo specifically, it's time.
Everyone in the room
It's
does
time.
need to know that you're carrying.
It's time.
It's been over a week and a half since we've opened the brand new Twilight Masquerade set, and today I just got in another brand new product.
Twilight
These are the Twilight
Masquerade is
Masquerade
out,
booster bundle, and I have a
baby.
giant stack of 10 boxes of them. Plus,
Let's
if you want a
check
shot
out.
to win one booster bundle, all
We
you
got
do is
12
number 1,
minutes.
smash the like button. Number 2, make sure you subscribe to the channel with notifications
Motherfuckers
on.
sending
And then
links to
number
my
3,
chat.
leave a
Suck
comment
my
down
dick,
below in the
nigga.
comment section.
The fuck out of here with that bullshit.
All right, we have the newer version of the
Real
booster
nigga shit.
bundles here. This is the
fuck outta here
redesigned
with that
packaging. It looks
bullshit.
pretty good. You can kind of like put it on the shelf, or you can hang it up with the pull tab there.
Can't stand
But we're
y'all
not doing any of
niggas.
that. We're just gonna cut in this
The
thing,
fuck
and
outta
we're gonna see
here.
if we get some good pulls. Now, guys, I actually,
Losers.
well, if you watch the
All
last
right.
live stream, I've been away
Let's
for
check
a
out
little
these
while, but I'm back.
boosters,
But you probably didn't
these
notice I was gone
booster
because I recorded ahead like a whole bunch of videos. So this is actually the first time I'm recording a video in like probably like 8 days now. I want to say, which is kind of crazy because I don't think I've gone that long.
Shut
without
up
recording
and just open the pack.
since I
God
started the
damn
channel
it, open the
4.5
pack.
years ago. But yeah, it's been a little bit since I recorded. So yeah, I gotta get warmed up a little bit. I did do the live stream, but in terms of like recordings, this is the first one in a while. So, but nothing has probably
Cards
changed.
are
for you guys
looking
watching this.
sexy.
You probably wouldn't have even realized it. Chandelure, man, it's always good to get away a little bit every once in a while. But yeah, we're back. We're back, baby.
I'm about
Even
to
though-
mute this
no
motherfucker.
idea.
We're gonna
right.
play. Yeah, I'm about to mute this nigga. I don't want to hear him talk. I just want to see the cards. Here's what we about to do. Here's what we gonna do since we on YouTube. God damn, hold up. What's that? The fuck is that? Leash. Mm-mm-mm. It's thick as fuck. Okay. Anywho's, these niggas is playing Elden Ring. Soon I'll be playing Elden Ring. This is gonna be a fucking summer for you guys. I got some shit planned for y'all this summer. God damn it. Conflabbit. Yeah, I got something planned. It's one thing I hate about these headphones. Always fucking up my ears and my earrings. This summer I will be on Elden Ring. Holy shit. I will be starting from the bottom. And I will be in God mode. Oh, Zobi's live? Let go.
On the big screen.
I hate Zobi. You know why?
PS4. I have nothing but retro remasters on my PlayStation 4. Retroian remasters.
Every April, every May, I play Final Fantasy X. This is the first year I'm not doing that. Anywho's,
Attack, I
Zo-
believe.
I had to stop by and say that to Zobes.
They just really focus on the Nintendo Switch too. And
All right, but yeah, we're gonna listen to some music as we let that play. Where's my playlists? There we go. Let's see what new cards are out. Hey, 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 hey.
Hanging out in South Beach, rapping to some South beats. Spit it so cold that I was told I need a mouthpiece. Lousy, grouchy, lazy, obnoxious, alky, crazy. I may need a doctor, maybe even locked up. Who gave you that hot stuff? They say who the best, I bet it ain't even a toss up. Pack div, hands down, we got bigger plans now. Fellas, put your hands up, ladies, pull your pants down. It's on, we ain't sipping Patron, we sipping on that same shit we be drinking at home. I'm talking about that Henny, that Remy, that Rossi got me dizzy in the club. Deep as fuck, I got all my niggas with me, cuz.
Yeah. We about to start this bitch up. We started up the right way, baby. Yeah, 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 yeah. So I just finally opened up my packs, and I left it on the screen for you guys and gals. We're gonna check out these Pokemon. Okay. Okie dokie. This Pokemon attached to it. It gets wow, that's retarded. If this Pokemon has any dark energy attached to it, it gets plus 100. And its attack does. Wow. Cause it's on, it's popping, the gas tank on E, got me dipping low from the police. It's popping. You know what that means. I'm about to make another deck with some fighting Pokemon in there. We got the Ogre Pawn, prevents all damage attack. Wow. That's crazy. That's fucking insane, dude.
Man, it's on like an undershirt. I know you're trying to save hoes, but save some money first. Pack div, holla at us if you want a verse. Feel like we the last real niggas on the earth. Lay back, blowing perp, find me where the party at. Go dig a bitch, you can find them where the ball is at. Hoes left me hanging in, now I guess they want me back. I wouldn't get them hoes a quarter at the laundromat. I'm looking at these rappers, all I see is copycats. You niggas putting me to sleep where my coffee at. Same niggas, same number, you can call me at. If we talk about paper, you can call me back. Who got it? It's on. Okay. Who got it? It's ran. Okay. Who got it? This Pokemon is in an active spot. It is damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon. And even if this Pokemon is knocked out, you attack the Pokemon. Ooh. Okay. Steel energy. Who got it? Let's get that. Hey, drippling. Okay, Festival League. The Festival Grounds is in play. This Pokemon. Oh shit. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. You know I'm putting Drippy in. So we're gonna have a fighting Leaf. What the fuck is this nigga? Oh, now we got dragon cards again. Or dragon monsters. Fire, water, got it. Or we could add this to the deck we have right now. It says, I can't really see because of the picture in the back. This looks like some fucking Basquiat shit. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may look at the top 6 cards of the deck, reveal, and support a card. Get your broad wet before she jotting down her phone. Don't wonder. As long as this Pokemon is on your bench, prevent all damage. Hall of Fame numbers. Closet game thunderous. Big head before the U.S. change hundreds. Been there, done it cause I've been there. Show up at the front door, yeah they let me in there. No ring, no chain. How them niggas get there? Said she went to work, dog. I like get your bitch with that broccoli. Haters wanna copy. Man, cause I'm young fly, they get that broccoli.
put 4 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon in any way you like. That's fucked up. That's just an instant 40. Discard up to 3 energy cards from your Pokemon. This attack does it for each card you discarded. That's cool.
Is the
combo. The whole enchilada with the cheese on the tacos. About to rain on you, all we need is some ponchos. Okay. Put 2 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. Each base. And then shuffle it into the deck. Okay. Ogre Pond. Yeah. Once during your turn, you may attach basically your hand to this Pokemon. If you attach another one. Ooh, and you get a draw. Okay. This attack does to each energy card. Ooh. Oh, I'm adding all the Ogre Ponds into the deck. That's a fact. This attack does 20 damage for each damage counter. Oh. If your opponent's active Pokemon is an evolution. Ooh. Oh, that sucks, but you have to discard all the... Damn. That kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. Iron. Okay. Switch this Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. Keep it cooking that nasty shit. Switch this Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. If you do switch out your Pokemon's active Pokemon to the bench, your opponent chooses the new active. Oh, okay. Okay. Got it. Got it. Okay. During your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon can't retreat. Ooh, okay. You may shovel 1 energy. Nah. No. Nothing. Nothing right now. Okay. Hold up.
Times is harder than they ever
Once during
been.
your turn,
Babies
this
get
Pokemon
sick,
has
so
any dark
babies
energy
need
attached to
medicine.
it.
The gas
You
price
may move 3
rising.
different
Hey,
counters.
Mr. President, it's only getting worse, so it's only more
wow.
evident that we gotta. Cause over in the hood, they ain't
Wow.
doing that well. Why you think black males gotta make crack sales? Till they go to jail and they gotta make bail. Call they homies from the cell,
Wow.
tell them get on that. Pop's 49 and he's still on his. It took hard work trying to raise 2 kids. Till we got grown and we really knew the time. Ain't a damn thing free in this world. Gotta mom and pops, all the hustlers on the block, all the teachers in the classrooms, lady cleaning bathrooms. It don't stop, man. This is all we got. So we punching in the clock till we make it to the top.
That's crazy.
Everything's gonna
That's
be
crazy. This attack does.
Because I'm keeping my faith in you.
Oh. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Coming blue. 0-5 cards from your opponent's deck.
Man, they cutting down jobs again. And we wonder what the problem is. Taxes rising up like the drama is. How the hell is we supposed to stay positive? Got grown-ass jobless men moving back to where their mamas live. I'm in church trying not to steal the offering.
Choosing EX.
What advice are they offering? Not a cent. They line us up against the cop cars and got us bent. Somebody's at the top pulling strings, got us pimped. I'm praying up to God, wondering what he got us in. I need a breath of fresh air, man, some oxygen. I wouldn't be surprised if they charge for oxygen. And with no health care, can't even get a doctor checkup. Can't get a doctor visit, can't get a Dr. Pepper.
I gotta add that right there.
Waiting for my thoughts to
Lana's
catch up.
aid.
Still, you can hear the love flow through my aggression.
I need that. I need that Lana's aid, and I gotta add Overpond.
We're gonna make it. Don't worry about nothing no more. Because I'm keeping my faith in you.
Wow.
Everything's
so far so good.
We're gonna make it. Don't worry about nothing no more. Because I'm keeping my faith in you.
So, what will I be removing from the deck today?
Nah, this 9 to 5 can't cut it, dog. Bills is late, my lights getting cut off. Got my check, I know they took numbers off. Motherfuck my boss, he don't know about my 15, my little cousin lost. Smoking weed and he swear he above the law. Still in school trying to get his lil hustle off. I tell him no, but he tell me this the way he gotta. And he won't stop till he locked down. Running wild cause he ain't had no pops round. Thuggin' thinking nothing of it till he pop pow. Another body for the cops to lay the chalk round. While other slang bootleg watches, the boo stay pockets, loot through projects. Few use logic when loot is the object. It's all about who got it on lock.
Stop playing with my guys, bro. Stop playing with my guys.
We're gonna make it.
I need that new pack divvy. I need that new pack divvy. We gotta divvy up that new pack divvy, guys. Where's the album? Where's the fucking album, guys?
We're gonna make it.
We need that new pack divvy ASAP. All right, deck is ready to go. Let's see how we gonna move with this new ogre phone. Go get full. Go get phone deck.
They keep talking this new West, but dude, we been here. You left, still pouring Henny, doing our 2 steps. OGs, YGs, millionaires, few hefts, young bosses. Since a little kid, been dreaming of rum office. Along with my compadres, we do this here all day.
Yeah.
Y'all play, we all working. What
y'all working? You job searching, you talking to the wrong person, nigga. At the mall jerking. So know we all working. Deserted. Now let me show you what it feels like. What it feels like. Ooh, you just rolling, rolling, rolling. Whoa, whoa, let me show you what it feels like. First draw, baby. On that first draw, baby. Yeah. Yeah, happy Monday, motherfuckers. Pokemon Mondays. Stepping out the house, ashy. Floor sore niggas, how I do it, never ask me. Finna hit up pack though. Let's roll with me. We only roll sticky. Back to back, rapid rack, smoke the whole 50. Had the phone Nipsey, rest in peace. Old Dickies, little nigga slap box outside sticking through the whole city. Now let me show you what it feels like. I'm mad these motherfuckers still don't have this album right here on DSPs. This album right here is a fucking classic. This right here, this whole album is fire. They gotta clear those samples, that's why, man. I can't get enough of this LA life, this 4-5 traffic, pushing on plastics. Home of the canvas sneaks, pouring cognac for my man who sees. Could be broad daylight, nigga, handle your beat, yeah. Pooping with no ceiling, no dope dealing. 6'4" Impala with the chrome engine. What it feels like. Ooh, you just rolling, rolling, rolling. Ooh, let me show you what it feels like. As a matter of fact, what it feels like. You're just rolling, rolling, rolling. Oh, vibe out with me, vibe out with me, vibe out with me. It's Monday, baby. Like I said, every Monday, Music Monday, Pokemon Monday, WWE Raw Monday. You know what I mean? We are actually about to say bye-bye to YouTube because we will be playing some more music and just smacking out and chilling. So shouts out to my YouTubers. Here we go. Go. And here we go. Go. We about to go.
I will never forget, I was 6 years old.